What's going on, everybody? This is Steve with the Mr. Big Kid channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This is Kyle with True Shot Gun Club, and we have something really cool to show you today. And this is a Rock Island STK100. It's a 9mm all aluminum striker fire handgun.
Yeah, so today, again, like Steve said, we're going to be demoing the Rock Island STK100. We affectionately refer to it as a Rock Glock, or a Glock Island. I'm pretty sure Glock's attorney's not going to like that, nor will Arms Corps in Rock Island. But that said, there are some severe differences. So we joke, but the nice thing that we like about the gun is the fact that it does take a lot of Glock aftermarket parts. So all you guys that want to make a Gucci Glock and turn this into your Gucci STK100, the parts are already on the market for you. So what we like about this, the price point. MSRP is going to be $599, which means you're probably going to see it somewhere in the mid 500s. To get an aluminum frame gun at that price is a real good value. You're also going to get slide cuts on the slide, which we like. It's optic ready cut. You're also getting a really clean, crisp trigger. Now that said, if you've seen my other videos, you know I'm a trigger snob. First thing I'll be doing when I get mine is replacing the trigger.
What do you think of the stippling on the grip itself?
So that's the one thing I am a little critical of, is on the back side you're going to be able to see that it is smooth. Now it is machined aluminum, so there's probably reasons why they did that, to make sure they get a really good tight fit. Again, I might be a little picky on this, because if you've ever shot the CZ P10C, that's everyone's biggest complaint about it, is the fact that it's too textured on the back and it hurts their hand.
Cheese graters on this part.
This is gonna be smooth back here, so it's a little bit harder to kind of stay up high on the grip. We do hope this is a feature that gets changed in future models of this firearm. But again, it feels great in the hand, and again, for an aluminum frame gun at sub $600, I think it's a home run.
I've had some experience with Rock Island in the past. My very first 1911 was a Rock Island duo, or it's like a two-tone 1911, and that was pretty cool, and I'd never had any issues with that. So I know they make a pretty solid firearm, so it's pretty cool that they actually came out with a striker fire, more of a tactical type handgun now.
Yeah, and for those of you that are newer to the firearms industry, a little history on Rock Island. They are the largest manufacturer of 1911s in the world, and this is their first foray into a striker-fired pistol. So we're really excited to shoot this today and give you our review and what we think about it. So yeah, you're getting the slide cuts up here. Let's get the top slide cut. Not a ported barrel, however.
Looks like you do have a full-size Picatinny rail on the bottom. It's not some proprietary Rock Island type rail.
Correct. Optic ready. We did reach out to them, and we did not hear back before we cut the video of which pattern it's going to be for. We think it's going to be the RMR, however.
Well, you know what's perfect? We can test how well that grip works today because it's wet and it's raining.
The one thing that can be a challenge is as you input that in, if you're not smooth in there, it can get a little hung up.
Okay. Interesting. So it's kind of a little tight.
It is taking Glock style mags. These are made by KCI. The slide release is aluminum. The mags are plastic. So after heavy use, we are a little concerned if we're going to get some premature wear on the magazine.
What are your thoughts?
I like that. It's got a really good balance. It feels good in your hand. Recoil management's pretty easy. Again, because you've got a little bit more weight than your polymer frame guns, you know, that's handling a lot of the recoil. But yeah, I mean, that's spectacular.
All right, so this is my first time experiencing the STK100. So again, huge shout out to True Shot and Kyle for giving me the opportunity to review this thing. So overall, my impressions are it does feel really balanced. Kyle's right about that. I do like the look of the slide cuts. Overall, I'm a big fan of anything that's optics ready, especially after experiencing shooting with a red dot for the first time. I've become a huge fan of that. So I am curious exactly what kind of cut this is or will be when it's not released to the public yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay, so who knows what the options are when it does come out and when it's released. The stippling little squares right here, these are pretty aggressive. These grab really well. It is very smooth in the back and then very smooth in the front. And of course, it's raining out, so, and believe it or not, we're in Arizona, so rain does happen. Glock magazines, it seems like a great option. Interesting shape with the trigger guard right here. Kind of is very rounded, and then it kind of tapers back into the grip, but it gives you a little more space for your fingers on the actual handgun. So let's do a magazine, then let's talk a little more about it. So the recoil feels very tame on this. It does not snap at you, which is really nice. It might be from the weight of the gun. This is a little bit heavier than your Glocks because of the aluminum construction material, but overall, very good feel. The trigger itself, I actually kind of like it. Now, dry firing a trigger and firing it with a live round is a whole different ball game. Dry firing it feels a little muddy to me. So let me explain right here. So this is your take up right here, and you come down, a little sponginess, and then a break. You don't really notice that sponginess when you're firing a live round, only when you're dry firing, but here's your reset. Right there, take up, break. So reset. And then a little sponginess, break. Not too bad. Again, firing real live ammo out of this feels a lot different than a dry fire. Other than that, I like the feel of it. The grip is a good size, and I do love the fact that it's compatible with Glock parts, and it actually doesn't look anything like a Glock, which is awesome. It's unique. Not that I don't love them, I do like Glocks. Let's do some more.
I want to give a big shout out to our friends at Rock Island and Arms Corps. Rock Island supplied us the gun, their sister company, Arms Corps Ammunition, sent us the ammunition for this review. We are shooting the Arms Corps 124 grain full metal jacket today. One of our popular sellers, and full disclosure, we do sell a lot of their ammunition. We think it's fantastic, we shoot it all the time. Okay, so one of our big concerns was this backstrap being smooth. As you can see, gun's wet, hands wet. We're in sunny Arizona. No, it's raining today. But again, this really gives us an opportunity to test this out under, you know, extreme circumstances to see how this backstrap's gonna work. Let's give it a try. Yeah, my hand didn't slip that bad. It's actually not as a concern I thought it was gonna be. Like I said, I like this thing. The recoil management's fantastic. You know, the positive reset on the trigger, like you said, I agree. Listen, at $5.99 MSRP, I'll tell you this, I'm a buyer personally. I'll be texting them later to place my order.
Another full magazine. Let's test it out. Man, this thing does feel good, and my hand did not slip down from this at all. I didn't feel the need to constantly reset my hand too. On the front now, it's smooth down here. So like sometimes I do find myself repositioning my left hand a little bit just to get that thumb's forward grip. But other than that, I really can't find anything to complain about this. I keep saying I want to see more stippling on the back, but this isn't, it's not affecting me. And this is pretty much the conditions that stippling is made for. The stippling in the back has not been an issue, maybe because this is very aggressive on the side right here, but we're 4 magazines in, not a whole lot, but so far it's ran flawlessly. We haven't had any kind of stovepipe malfunction, failure to feed, anything like that. So let's keep going. 2, 1.
It just feels like nice.
It does.
Like I just like this gun.
The weight and the balance I think are huge.
Yeah, and I'm an aluminum gun fan. I'm a CZ nerd. Yeah, the more I shoot it, the more I like it.
Well, overall, it sounds like both Kyle and myself are impressed with what the STK100 has to offer. It's comfortable, it's balanced, it feels really good. I don't really have any complaints about it. And again, we wanted to kind of complain about the lack of stippling in the back, but this is pretty much one of the worst conditions you can have for poor stippling on a gun, and it's performing and holding up just fine without slipping around. What do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, I apologize, I was texting when you were giving your final review because I just ordered mine.
You just ordered a gun in the middle of review. Nice.
Again, I want to thank my friends at Rock Island Arms Corps for providing the gun for testing purposes and providing the ammunition. They are a valued partner of True Shot. We appreciate them. We think their ammo is fantastic. I'm Kyle from True Shot. This is Steve from Mr. Big Kid. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. And again, thank you, Kyle. I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you.